Here's what we got. We got a couple of guys trending up, one guy trending down, one guy who I called neutral, and then the wild card.
Okay.
Podkolzin and Brown are absolutely trending up. And if the playoffs started tomorrow, there is absolutely no way you could justify taking one of Brown or Podkolzin out in order to leave Janmark in. If the playoffs started tomorrow, I honestly think it has to be at this point Janmark coming out because you're just getting nothing from him.
100%. Like, he's not bringing you much offense. Like, you can penalty kill as much as you want, but like, you need to give a little bit more after that too. And I think what also tells you a little bit something, Jeff Skinner obviously given a 10-minute misconduct and only played 40 seconds less than Janmark yesterday. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I don't understand how he can continue to be in the lineup when other guys are clearly elevating. Like, Skinner almost won the game yesterday. Probably should have had the game winner.
Oh, that fair. Chance was so
good.
Cam
Fowler did well to defend him, but like, you want to see that obviously go in. Like, Janmark just can't even get in those positions, never mind finishing those chances as a counter. So I just can't see how he can continue to be in the lineup come game one of the playoffs. That doesn't mean he shouldn't be in the lineup again.
At some point,
At some point, he can make a difference. He can be reliable and solid for this team, but it can't be game one.
And like, again, this isn't me hating on Janmark. Like, I know people love to put in the chat. He's not a negative player. No. He's just a neutral zero player to me who's not playing his best hockey right now. And like, one guy who I liked last night, granted, they only played him 8:43. I liked Noah Philp last night. And watching the way Noah Philp played yesterday, and that's why I have him on here as kind of the question mark, is like, if he stays in the lineup for the next 3 games, honestly, I doubt he's going to get a playoff game, but it's almost frustrating that they sent him back down and didn't have him up here and didn't keep using him more.
Well, yeah, I think so too. Also, credit to the Condors yesterday. Won a game.
Crazy, with out. Nobody.
Yeah, so shout out to them. Good team effort done. I think to beat Henderson. But yeah, with Klingberg now on LTIR, you would assume Philp sticks around, right? Like, it makes sense. Like, and also too, like, they clearly just need players up here as well. As we spoke about, like, you've got to worry about Bakersfield to an extent, but like, if you don't have players either, then unfortunately Bakersfield is going to suffer. But I can't disagree with this graphic. The only thing I would like, I think Jeff Skinner is trending up. The fact he played so much with McDavid yesterday would show me that, like, hey, I know you went on Gregor's show yesterday and talked about like the 4 centermen. Jeff Skinner therefore has to be on your first line next to McDavid, right? And Hyman, or whichever way you want to flip it.
I think so. In that race, like, again, we're dealing with a dream scenario here where everyone is healthy and you have to pull one of Podkolzin, Janmark, Skinner, or Brown out of the lineup. But is there one of those guys who you think is really trending upwards and moving more towards being a playoff lock?
Yeah, no, I think a lot of those guys are having a pretty good last stretch of the season here. You guys mentioned Connor Brown, 2 huge goals yesterday. He was all around it as well. Podkolzin finally, getting rewarded for going to those dirty areas, getting in on the forecheck, and he scores a big goal as well. I think I would agree with you guys in that Mattias Janmark hasn't been doing a whole lot to help his case going into the playoffs. I know coaches love him. I know he does a lot of great things on the ice. And you called him a neutral player. And, neutral's not going to cut it for a bottom 6 player on a team like the Oilers who are going for the Stanley Cup this season. So I think out of those group of players, I would have Mattias Janmark drawing out of the lineup. I also think you got to be a little disappointed with how Max Jones has been since being acquired as well. This is a guy that was supposed to come into the lineup, provide some physicality, drop the gloves a few times, and he just hasn't done that. So that's another player I would be concerned about.
I even think yesterday Jones was better than what we've seen in games previously, but like, that's also really disappointing because there was such a good opportunity for him to step up. Like, he could have probably fought Tucker yesterday, to be honest. Like, I think I would have got the crowd going as well. But
what's up, Nation citizens? If you like that video, then you need to be subscribed to the Oilers Nation YouTube. Podcasts, live shows, exclusive interviews, and analysis. Everything you need from your favorite voices at Oilers Nation. And you don't want to miss any of it, so hammer that subscribe button.